Find the range of value of x for x squared minus 7x plus 10 is greater than 0, and x squared minus 7x is less than or equal to 0. Hence, solve the inequality of this one. Now, let's find the range for this inequality first. X squared minus 7x plus 10 is greater than 0. Let's do factorization for this part. If the number is large, you actually can use your calculator to help you to do the factorization. Now, the product of this two terms equal to x squared. So it will be x times x. The product of this two terms equal to positive 10. So you can ignore the sign first, just think about 10. So let me use 5, 2. So in order to get positive 10, it can be negative 5 times negative 2 or positive 5 times positive 2. It's okay. Now you don't have to write the sign first. Do cross multiplication first. X times 5, you get 5x. X times 2, you get 2x. And the sum, not the product, but the sum of these two terms must be equal to negative 7x. In order to get negative 7x, we know that here must be negative, here must be negative as well, right? So if these two terms are positive, to determine the sign here is very easy. The sign here always follows the sign at the back here. If this is negative, just copy. This negative, just copy. Let's double confirm this combination, whether correct or not. X times x, you get x squared, okay? Negative 5 times negative 5, you get positive 10. Yes, correct. The sum of these two terms is equal to negative 7x. Yes. So our combination will be x minus 5, x minus 2. Okay, the next step. What I need to do next is to sketch a graph. This one. A quadratic function, which is x squared minus 7x plus 10. But to sketch this graph, we need to know the x-intercept, right? So we let this whole thing be 0. Let x minus 5, x minus 2 equal to 0. So x is equal to 5 or x is equal to 2. Now we can start sketching the graph. When we sketch the graph to find the range of x, we don't have to sketch the y-intercept. We don't have to sketch the y-axis. We just sketch the x-axis. Smiling face, concave up, and the x-intercept are 2 and 5. Now, go back to this inequality. We want this whole thing to be greater than 0. So it means that this part and this part. So what is the range of x? So from here we know that x must be less than 2 or x greater than 5. So these are the range for this inequality. Now let's solve this inequality. X squared minus 7x is less than or equal to 0. Same thing, do factorization. X times x minus 7 is less than or equal to 0. So we want to sketch this graph. Y is equal to x squared minus 7x, and x squared minus 7x is equal to this, right? So same thing as I told just now, we want to sketch this graph, we need to know the x-intercept. So let this whole thing equal to 0, and this is actually equal to this, right? So I'm going to write this. So x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 7. How do I get 7? Because we are using zero product property. If these two terms multiply together, you get 0. We know this is equal to 0 or this is equal to 0. If x minus 7 equals 0, then x will be equal to 7, right? Okay, next step. Before we sketching this graph, we need to know is it concave up or concave down. Now go back to this one. This is positive, right? So smiling face, concave up. The x-intercept 0 and 7. Now go back to the inequality. We want this the range. We want to find the range of x which give this value less than or equal to 0. So it means here. So our answer, our range for x is greater than or equal to 0, less than or equal to 7. This is the range for the second inequality. Now let's solve this inequality. So this is a little bit complicated. We have two sides here. Negative 10. Okay, and this is less than x squared minus 7x. And this whole thing less than or equal to 0. So I'm going to break it become two parts. Negative 10 less than x squared minus 7x. And x squared minus 7x less than or equal to 0. So actually we have done, we did this just now, right? So this one, if I rearrange it, if I bring the negative 10 over here, it becomes x squared minus 7x plus 10, which is this one, right? How about this one? This is this. So we don't have to find the range of x for this one and this one anymore. We just combine these two together. This one and this, they're actually the same, right? X squared minus 7x plus 10. X squared minus 7x plus 10 greater than 0, greater than 0. How about this one? X squared minus 7x less than or equal to 0. X squared minus 7x less than or equal to 0. So what we need to do now is to combine these two answers together. Just draw a number line. Then we need to fill in 4 numbers here. 4 numbers. 2, 5, 0, and 7. So 0, 2, 5, and 7. Now look at this one. X is less than 0, not included. X is less than 2, 2 is not included. So how do we graph this inequality? Like this, right? Okay, so x is greater than 5. Now, this part. X is greater than or equal to 0, less than or equal to 7. So 0 and 7 are included. Now we look for common region. So the common region will be here and here. So our final answer, the range of x will be x is greater than or equal to 0, less than 2. 2 is not included. Or x is greater than 5. 5 is not included. Less than and 5, x is greater than 5 and less than or equal to 7. 7 is included. Okay, these are the final answer for this part.